I just got a short call for a trip this weekend, and I'm excited because I am ready to start flying again, especially because I've been in training all of last week. But it's Labor Day weekend, and of course I had like tentative plans because I knew that a call could come up. But yesterday I went and bought all the food for my trip, so now I'm out that. But it's okay. Here's the thing, if you're a contract flight attendant, you kind of have to say yes to every trip because you are for hired help. You're nobody. No one cares about you until you've done it for a while, and then people start caring about you. But the most important thing, you have to say yes to all of the trips because the pilots are going to remember that, and they are going to recommend you to work a pairing that you might not otherwise have been considered for. So when you're new to this, it takes a while to become somebody's favorite flight attendant. No one is going to recommend you because they don't know you, and no one is going to say, oh, I want so-and-so to come back, because again, they don't know you. So if you get a call, you basically say yes, and you always say yes because it will be remembered if you say no. Now I am on my way to Target to buy a cooler because I don't have one. I've been operating this whole time without one. I've just borrowed one. So it's time for me to grow up and purchase a cooler. I need to buy ice blocks and then like a big tote bag to store food and keep it cold but not frozen. So I'm going to do that. All of this stuff gets expensed too. So when I turn in my expense report for the hotel, for the food, catering, I'll also turn in the receipts for the cooler, and that will get paid for too. I'm flying a family on their vacation this weekend. So I'm going to cook a little bit from home, but mostly depend on catering. We leave early Friday. So I'm gonna do obviously breakfast because it's a morning flight. So from home, I'm gonna pick up bagels, cream cheese, lox, a red onion, capers, lemon, all the accoutrement for bagels and lox. And then I'm also going to make a stromboli for a landing snack. It's a longer flight. It's about 4.5 hour flight. So breakfast will be the main meal. Lunch was not requested, but I know that they're gonna want a snack. You're on vacation, you want to eat food. Everyone always wants to eat food. I'm Italian, I always want to feed people food. I know this family, I know that they do enjoy my stromboli, so mostly I'm making that for the kids. And then for the parents, I am going to put together probably a cheese plate for them because I know they prefer that over like hummus and crudité. And when we come back after the holiday weekend, we are leaving, I want to say at 12:30, 1 o'clock. Anyway, I whatever time we're leaving, it's an afternoon flight, and I have already decided that I'm going to either go to a restaurant and pick up meals for them. Since I know who they are, I'm gonna ask if they have a preference on a meal choice. If they don't, just gonna wing it. This is a family that I have worked for in the past, so I feel not as nervous as I normally would have felt trying to prepare a meal for them on the fly like that. So it's not really a stressful trip. It'll actually be fun. I'm just working one flight out there, of 2 full days there, and then working one flight back home. And I know the pilots that I'm with, and we've been in a text thread trying to come up with what we're gonna do to celebrate our holiday weekend now that we're not with our families or friends or in town. So I think it's gonna be a good trip. Okay. So I'm heading to Target now because, again, the holiday weekend thing, it's going to be madness, I'm sure. And then I'm going home to make the dough for the stromboli. It's got to proof overnight, and I'll actually prepare it tomorrow. And tomorrow is when I'll go grocery shopping for all the other things that I need as well. Ugh, do you hear this thunder and see this rain? I just got to the hangar from Whole Foods, and I was gonna load the refrigerator at the hangar with all the perishable items that I bought and then stick all the non-perishables on the plane. But now I'm just waiting it out in my car because the hangar is a giant piece of metal, and I'm just not about that life. I mean, you could probably hear the thunder. It's crazy, and the lightning is like insane. So I'm just gonna sit in my car until I have a chance to get onto the plane. I guess I could talk about how the rest of yesterday went. You hear that for sure. Also, I'd like to point out I'm 32 and I'm still afraid of thunder. So there's that. Getting back on track. So yesterday I went cooler shopping, and then I bought what I needed to make dough for the strombolis that I am cooking on board. So today I put the strombolis together and I baked them, and I will serve them on the plane tomorrow. I also went to Whole Foods and picked up lox, bagels, cream cheese, capers, fresh dill, stuff for a fresh fruit plate. I bought a bunch of cheese for a cheese tray, and then I am going to order some catering and just have them deliver scrambled eggs and a lot of bacon and probably breakfast potatoes. So those are going to be the options for tomorrow morning. I did a little bit of cooking and a little bit of catering, and I feel good about everything because I only had a day and a half to prep for this trip, which I know is like a lot of time, I get it, but I also was planning on being on vacation this weekend, and then I had stuff I needed to get done around my house. Whatever, I'm just gonna complain, and hopefully we don't have to wait around for much longer. So I finally made it inside. I'm on the plane now, in case you couldn't tell. It looks good. I'm just gonna put the non-perishable items on the plane, and then I'm gonna make a little fruit basket and put that on too. When I'm here the day before checking the plane out, I just want to make sure that the plane is clean, that the china and silverware has been loaded, the crystal has been polished. Basically, I just want to make sure the plane is in tip-top shape and it looks perfect and presentable. This way, when my clients come out tomorrow morning, we can really wow them, and then we're ready to go fly. I think the plane looks great. It's definitely ready to fly tomorrow. I have all of my grocery items put away either on the plane or in the refrigerator, and I'm getting off this thing because it is hot. I'm going to spend time with my cats and with my man before the long weekend that I'm going to miss. So chat later. Say hi, Lola. Hi. Hi. This is Lola. She's been in my blog before. I have another cat. His name is Logan. He's being shy right now. Oh, he loves those scratchies. I didn't set up my camera to record my cat, although she's super cute and loves making an appearance. I had to call catering and place an order, so that's what I am about to do. I just realized how annoying this light situation is in the background. Sorry about it. I just got off the phone with catering. That was super easy. I'm ordering scrambled eggs and bacon and breakfast potatoes, and they're just gonna deliver it in the morning in big aluminum tins. I'll stick it in the airplane oven, warm it up, and if anyone wants that instead of the lox that I've prepared, or I'm gonna have yogurt and granola and a ton of fruit, I can make them a parfait. I'll just have a little something extra. It's not gonna go to waste. The pilots who I'm flying with eat everything, so they'll be happy that they have hearty options, healthy options, lighter options, whatever they want we have. So you always have to keep the pilots happy, as I said in the beginning. Also, this is my girl cave. Welcome to it. This is my space. I designed it how I want, obnoxious light included, but like I said, this is my space where I do my things. So there's the tour. I'm gonna keep the rest of the house private. I share a lot, but not everything needs to be shared. Good morning. It's early, but the plane is loaded. Now I have to organize. Catering was delivered. It's all hot food, so I'm going to stick it in the oven for storage. Good morning. It's Sunday. We have an off day. So I'm currently just relaxing in the hotel, dressed up for a baseball game. And I'm watching Jersey Shore. Don't judge me. Me and my pilots are gonna go see the Phillies play the Cubs, and I'm pretty excited about that. I've never been to the Philly baseball stadium. I don't even know what it's called. I've never been a Phillies fan, but I was based in Chicago for 2 years, so I'm pretty excited about seeing the Cubs. We're heading back to base tomorrow morning. So in the car on the way to the game, I'm gonna pull up the catering menu and just order breakfast for the flight. We leave pretty early in the morning, so I have a feeling the passengers are gonna sleep, and then they'll want food closer towards when we're supposed to land. I'm gonna keep it simple. I'm just gonna order like omelets or a frittata and a fruit tray, and that will be it. Catering is definitely far easier, even when you kind of have to stress about if it's gonna show up or not. I do still have some items left over from the way here. I didn't put together a cheese plate or a hummus plate, so I have more snack options available. I just left them at the FBO when we landed, so they're in the refrigerator, and when we get to the plane tomorrow morning, they'll bring it out to us along with ice, newspapers. We probably have to order fuel, so they'll get that taken care of. They basically handle everything there. And then I cleaned the plane yesterday when we landed, so it's ready to go for tomorrow. I'll probably only get there like an hour and a half before the flight departs. I don't think I need that much time. The passenger load is pretty low, and it's only one meal service, maybe, if they eat that early. And then potentially a snack service too. Back from the game, it was fun, but it was hot. I'm disgusting. I also had a change of plan. The catering company is not catering on this holiday weekend. Because why would they think anyone needs catering on a holiday weekend? I don't understand. I don't think it's a good business model, but it's not my company. So I just walked to Whole Foods. Here, I'll show you what I got. So I went to Whole Foods. Me and the pilots walked over. So we're gonna do broccoli cheddar quiche, quiche Lorraine, prosciutto with cantaloupe, and then it's like a mixed berry and a pineapple melon fruit dish that we have there. And then I'm gonna order room service, like I did for myself this morning, and get bacon and scrambled eggs because one of my passengers is gluten-free and will not like the quiche option, so I have to make sure that I have something for her as well. So luckily my hotel does have great room service. I almost did the entire breakfast order as a room service, but to save my clients money, I went to Whole Foods. I figured the quiche is already made, it's easy enough, and I think it was like $15 a quiche instead of getting a hotel room service quiche, which would probably be like, God only knows, like $40 for one. That's all the prep that's gonna go into breakfast tomorrow. Like I said, I have everything for a cheese board or a charcuterie board. Now it's time for me to go find something to eat for myself and pack my bags, go to sleep, and fly all over again tomorrow. Thank you for watching my video. If you like it, make sure you leave me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel, I would really appreciate it. And if you have thoughts, questions, comments, or concerned, just type it below. I try to get back to you guys as often as I can. So thank you for watching. I always do appreciate it. Bye guys.